coming in. Reports are suggesting that the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has apologized to Qatar's Prime Minister in a phone call from the White House for the Israeli attack on Doha earlier this month. Now remember, a lot of questions had been raised. The US had also, in a rare criticism, said that this is unacceptable, and now in this meeting, in a phone call from the White House, the Israeli Prime Minister is said to have spoken to the Qatar Prime Minister, apologizing 20 days after Israel's offensive and just a few moments after Netanyahu's meeting with the US President Donald Trump. And Shinjoy, this development had come as quite a surprise. Israel launching its attack and also being defiant. They'd gone on to say that as long as the Hamas leadership is being shielded, the country is going to come under attack. But now this seems to be a change in stance. A phone call and an apology. What happened in the White House?
Well, very clearly, the Israelis also realized that the one country that is actually working towards the peace process has been Qatar. And the Qataris have been very helpful. Now, initially, there were some Hamas people living in Qatar. This is what Israel said. And they bombed one house or several houses in an area. Now, Qatar, unfortunately, has been attacked by Israel and by Iran, one of those rare incidents in diplomatic history. Now, fortunately, sense has prevailed, and it's important. Here are people who is trying to ensure peace. So it's also important that their efforts are commended and recognized. And in this case, it is important. It's also big. It's a big effort by Israel to pick up the phone, call Qatar, and say, "I'm sorry." And this will take the peace process forward and will be an important development.
Okay, all right. Interesting developments there. Netanyahu dialing Qatar and saying, "I'm sorry." This is after Netanyahu had also said that any country that is shielding the Hamas leadership will not be spared. So clearly a lot seems to have changed in this meeting in the White House. A Gaza Peace Plan also being unveiled by the White House. We have more breaking updates now coming in. More updates from the United